Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Tavares Nature Trail. That's what I'm going to accomplish today. See what we got. All right, I'm going to sign right here in the beginning. Tells me I can go straight, I can go left, I can go right. Let's see what we're looking at. That's straight. That's right. That's somewhat to our left. Right, I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to take the right path. Let's get to it. What a beautiful day out here it is today. It's going to be up in the 80s today. That's crazy. Because next week we got a couple days. It's going to drop right to the 50s. And the lows will be in the 30s. Unbelievable. So, how am I finding these trails? I'm using the All Trails app. The All Trails app. Go to wherever you are. Type in the city or cities around you. It should bring up the trails that are near you. Really easy app to use. Also, you want to count your steps. Map My Walk. That's what I use. Map My Walk. So I'll know exactly how many steps, how many miles I have after this hike. Yep. I don't know how many miles this hike is. I have no idea. No idea. But yeah, so we took that right off at the parking lot. Getting here in the woods. So far I can tell you, not a lot of shade. We're going to get in some woods. Hopefully some cover, because it's getting hot already. But yeah, showcase what I'm seeing. There's a hawk up there somewhere, folks. But yeah, so you can see the canopy I'm working with. Kind of open. Glad I'm coming in the morning. And yeah, I'll let you know how many miles it is at the end. Okay. And go right. And go left. I'm gonna go right. Maybe it's a big loop. Maybe it's not. But I have no idea. I didn't read any kind of signage when I came in here. It's probably a map, but I didn't read it. So we're winging it, folks. We're winging it. Let's see where this brings us. Okay, I'm coming through another intersection here. Continue straight. I can take a left. I think we're going to continue straight up here. It's a wide open field. Let's see if we see any wildlife. I have not seen any whatsoever. I will say that this trail so far is well maintained. And I haven't seen any animal sign, like I stated before. You can hear the roadway. So by taking the right at the beginning of this trail, Let's lead you close to the road. We're going to go ahead, turn around, and we're going to bear to that left. Don't need to go out to the road for anything. Okay, now I just turned back onto that intersection. Taking a left. I did go a little ways on that split. Basically dead ends right up around the road. So I'm all set with that. Don't need to do that for anything. So we're going to go ahead. And you guys know how I feel about sugar sand. I absolutely hate it. Yep. Good workout? Yes. Time consuming for me to get through? Yes. I'm wearing a brace when I hike. I don't need anything to bog me down. Need to go through the trails, complete the trails. That's it. No added extra. All right, another dilemma. Do I go to the right? Or pardon me, do I go to the right? Go to the left? What do I do? Now, I think over that way through the woods is an industrial area. Not really what I want to see when I'm out here hiking in the woods. So I will probably go and take the left here. And I think that's going to bring me back to when I started this loop here. But yeah, this is what I'm dealing with, folks. Sugar sand, wide openness. Yep, I would not be doing this in the summer. I can see some kind of structure through the woods here. So we're going to see if we can have access to that off of this trail. Took off right off of that loop that I was doing to investigate what this is. Looks like bird box, bat box, maybe a bat box right there. And it's a pavilion structure. Okay. Now, if I took a left off of this from that pavilion, take a left going straight out there, I believe it leads me right back to the truck. This is the middle section. It's the middle section of the trail. And over here, it looks like we have a pond. Let's go check that out. Anybody want to go swimming? Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so. You tell me there's not an alligator in there. Yeah. If you say that, I got real estate in Alaska. Yep. Okay, they got a sign here talking about prescribed fire. And then on the other side, picture of some wildlife. And foods that can keep you alive in the forest. That's actually pretty cool. So you know what to eat and don't eat should you need an emergency meal. Well, I would say that's pretty cool. Okay, I have decided to go straight up the middle. And if it loops me back to that pond area that I just showed you, then so be it. We're going to get some miles in. I'm not going to go back to where that half loop is and come back out to the parking lot that way. I'm going to go straight up the middle, come out of the parking lot, and then we're going to do that left-hand turn off the beginning of the trail system. I'm looking for wildlife, folks. Got some birds. I don't know if you saw that, but birds. This definitely could hold some bear or deer in here. But all I've seen is birds so far. Easygoing trail system, real easy. Anybody could come out and do this. Nice bench right here. Now this is on the middle trail here. This is where the bench is. When I took the right off of the beginning from the parking lot, there's no benches out there, okay? Okay. Now if I go straight, the truck is right over there. If I hook that right, that's back to where we first went on the trail system. We're gonna take this split right here, and that's going to the left. Looks like more compacted ground than some of that sugar sand. If you go straight up the middle and you do that, that's pretty much compacted ground too. It's only on the right so far that you run into that sugar sand ordeal. Now I noticed these posts right here, and they all have locks on them. Okay, they were out on the right side, not down the middle. But post and beam, and like they string that cable across and lock it up for some reason. I don't know why. Interesting. Got some standing water over here. I think our last storm we had was on Saturday, and it was a lot of rain, a lot. So it doesn't surprise me that we still have some stuff here. Okay, let's see what this sign says. Invasive exotics. Okay. Those are a few of the bad plants. See if there's anything on the other side. Looks like different description of leaves or plant life that's out here. And a poster of some fish for some reason. Maybe because of that pond area having the water, if you come down and fish, maybe that's what might be in there. I don't know. Okay. Now we can go down there, or we can go that way. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down here. It's probably going to bring me back to the pond, and then it loops back out. That's going to be my guess. Let's make it down to the pond, and we'll find out. This side of the trail, same thing. Compacted. Very nice. You can see how spacious it is. It's very wide to the sides. I like it. Wish more trails were groomed like this. Really makes it easy for hikers. You can see everything too. You can see if there's an animal out here. I can see if there's a snake on the ground. It's very clear. Yes, it looks like I'm coming up on that structure. And we're back at the pond. Again, we're coming up on those posts with the locks again. Now, suppose they're for keeping vehicles out of here, and there may be an access point somewhere where vehicles could drive in, and they don't want vehicles driving in all over the place here. But I did not come across that. That could certainly be up towards the roadway. Motorcycles, dirt bikes, whatever, could come in here. ATVs. And that's why they gate this up maybe at night. So I'm assuming. But here we are. We're back at the pavilion structure. And we know that the water is right over here. And we're going to continue down the trail. All right, so I can go straight over here, bear to the left. And I can see over here it might be a loop. Let's go check that out first, and then we'll come back over here by the pond. Looks like another trail that goes around it. That's the left. Here's the right. Okay, we came from down there, and this runs right around here in a loop. That runs to the back portion of the industrial area, which is all sugar sand, looks like compacted sugar sand maybe, and out into that field area. I want to stay in the shade, so we're just going to complete this loop and go back to the pond area. Another bench for seating. Okay, again, a little split, but we know the left is going to take us around back to the pond. The right here goes ahead, looks like it takes us out to the industrial area. There's even a ribbon on a tree, so that might even be the boundary marking their property versus this property. So let's go ahead and continue back to the pond area. I think that's our safest bet. I can tell you I am already over a mile in. Feeling pretty good. Now, for those of you that don't know, I've been on a weight loss journey for a little bit. So you're seeing a lot of hiking videos. If you're not seeing them, check out the shorts on my channel. It's a lot of hiking videos. I am down to 209 pounds. That was my weigh-in on Sunday from 258. Diet, exercise, no alcohol, no cigars. Oh boy, let me tell you, I like a good cigar, but no cigars. And no alcohol and cigars since October. Yep. Working on me, getting back to me. Don't want to go that way. That's just going to lead us back to the beginning of the pond. Yeah, so the journey's been really nice. Really happy. More videos are going to be pumped out during the summer, during the fall, winter, all that. Can't wait. We're only at the beginning, folks. We're only in the beginning, kind of spring. All right, now, that way, I think it's just all the sugar sand. Again, we're staying off of that. We're going to stay off of their property. But that appears to be some kind of cut through. Coming back to the pond area. Also, ladies that watch the channel, ladies, okay, go back to my tight lines for Valentine's video, okay? Go ahead and watch that. And there's a giveaway for the ladies on Valentine's Day. Okay, kind of just dead ends back to the pond. All right, gentlemen, this is for all the men out there. This t-shirt giveaway is for you. I need you to be number 10 to email me. That's right, number 10 to email me. And you're going to go through my video catalog, okay? Look for the amazing flyby video. That's the amazing flyby video. Tell me, who is that recording artist singing the song on that video? Be number 10 to email me. You got the t-shirt. 527 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am watching the analytics. The last couple of videos are a little slow, but I'm very happy with 527 subscribers. Don't get me wrong. It's a big accomplishment. Can't do it without you. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, folks. That's very important. The notification bell lets you know when that video has come out, okay? There's at least 3 videos a week that I post. 3 a week. Whether they're shorts or long form, there's at least 3 that come out a week. And I think that's going to wrap it up for today. And we'll see all of you on the next adventure. Take care, everybody.